Hidden in central South Dakota lies a precious jewel named Terry DuPris. This diamond in the rough grew up on the Cheyenne River Sioux Reservation.
Well, basketball kept me out of trouble on the res. Granted, I still had friends that still would come by and say, Terry, let's go hang out, let's go do some things that you shouldn't do. But basketball would always, I was too busy working on my game.
Family and coaches supported and guided Terry at a young age, but there was a special mentor that became an inspiration.
His name was Lou Brown, and he was in the gym. He would come and he would just rebound and just, Terry, work on your mid-range jump shots. Work on this jump shot. Work on off the dribble, Terry, here. And he'd just kick the ball back out to me. If I was out there playing in 100-degree weather, this guy would be out there with me.
All that work polished Terry's game into a gem. He is the first South Dakota basketball player to score more than 2,000 points in both high school and in college. Despite playing in an era before the three-point line, he still ranks in the top 10 of all-time scorers in high school.
When I look back, for the most part, my main focus and goal was to go to a state tournament, and I never got caught up in all these points.
It didn't dawn on him that playing basketball in college was a real option.
All my relatives, when they finished high school, went into the service. All my uncles were servicemen. So I was like, when I got out of high school, I was thinking that's where I was going to go, service. And it really didn't occur to me, or really happen for me until after my senior year, where I even started thinking college ball.
Terry chose the smaller Huron College to continue his basketball career. In the process, he rewrote the record books, scoring 2,084 points and averaging 18 points per game. Despite a shimmering college career, Terry was surprised to learn that the NBA came calling when the Detroit Pistons drafted him. While he didn't find fortune in the NBA, Pierre had the fortune to find him.
One of the greatest things that's ever happened to Pierre was Terry DuPris moving here.
And then being in Pierre, I had an opportunity to work with tons of kids in Pierre that were just willing to work, that wanted to work, wanted to get better. And I was at the gym, and I would just go up and just ask them, or just give them tips. That basically is where it started. I would just say, if you just work on your balance a little bit more, your follow through here and there, and pretty soon they'd be like, Terry, can you come and, help me out?
First of all, he's always in the gym. He's always around basketball. But he was a major influence in helping me with techniques and little hints all the time.
All the way through high school, even into college, I'd talk to him after some games. If I was in a rut, I'd call him. If he saw the game, he'd have more than enough information for me to even step out of it. And like I said, that mental part, he would talk to me about that. And I swear the game after I talked to him, I'd have a very good game. And even professionally, I was fortunate enough to play, and I'd call him or see him at the Summit League after that, or if we played the Skyforce, I'd see him after that, and he was always around.
Kind of taught me, the basics of shooting and just the game in general. And I think he really gave me a lot of confidence that way too, because I knew that he knew what he was talking about.
I tried to pay him one time. That was the ultimate insult. His thing is, he gets great joy out of just working with the kids, and that's his payment.
This Lou Brown, he didn't ask for a cent from me. He came and he was right there, and he gave his time, my whole high school career, being in the gym with me, and that's the best part about basketball. I like to give back to, if I can, to any kids that want to learn and take the time.
This treasure continues to pay off for the community with current peer players.
He's taught me everything about the game, on offense, defense, what to do in situations.
He goes out of his way to do things for the community and for the other players, and he spends a lot of time, to say the least, and I think he's done a lot of good things for this program and for all the athletes I've been with. Just whenever he can get his hand on a ball, he's there and he's with a child helping him out.
Now it's more of I show but don't play as much, and so I talk a lot more with them, but I do believe that it really helps me to, I think it is my calling to work with kids.